Hello everyone, my name is Chris Clamp and welcome to my studio. I'm an artist who primarily focuses on oil painting, and in my channel I share information with you to empower you to be a better artist. I also have worked in and worked with the commercial art gallery world for decades, and I want to share with you information that I learned to help you grow your art business. Today I have a video to discuss a new art tool that I've recently added to my studio and that I have been using. That tool is the Nitram Stylus charcoal holder. I've been drawing a lot recently, making studies for a new body of work. Producing studies is an important part of the creative process, and making studies will help you produce better final works, whether those are paintings or whatever. Not only do studies improve your drawing skills, but producing studies also helps you understand the concept of your painting and its composition even more. If you want to be a better artist, you need to be making studies. Until recently, most of my studies were done with graphite pencil on paper. Graphite pencils are always available, and it is so easy to produce quick compositional studies in graphite. Well, currently I've been making my studies in charcoal and loving it. The charcoal that I am specifically using is Nitram Charcoal, and I highly recommend Nitram Charcoal for various reasons. I have recently posted a video reviewing Nitram Charcoal and my impressions of it, and you can watch that video by clicking here, and the video is linked in the description below. Charcoal is a great medium that you can use when making studies. It can be used in a very painterly fashion with loose and expressive marks. Charcoal can also cover large areas of paper quickly by applying it with the broad side of the charcoal stick or applying it in a powder form. You may also apply and blend the medium with a sponge or soft cloth and even a paintbrush. A bristle brush has become my favorite way to blend the marks with my charcoal. Charcoal can also be applied in a very delicate way to achieve some beautiful details and elegant, subtle transitions. To control these sharp and delicate lines, it is important to use a finely sharpened charcoal stick, which you can achieve by sanding your charcoal into a sharp point. Nitram Charcoal makes a sharpening tool which is about the size and shape of a hairbrush. The sharpening block has a self-adhesive sharpening pad, which is essentially sandpaper, adhered to the sides of the sharpening block. Just file or sand your charcoal into a proper point if you want to have a crisp line. There are replacement pads that you can use that attach to the sharpening tool when needed. However, the Nitram sharpening block is a little expensive compared to other sharpening tools, so use what works best for you. My only suggestion when sanding your charcoal to a point is to do this over a container. You can then save your charcoal powder and use this for a variety of purposes while drawing. I sharpen my Nitram charcoal over a container and use this powder when toning paper before drawing or brushing it into my drawing with a bristle brush. You can also mix it with water to get some beautiful wash effects. If you use water, just use a heavier weight paper so your paper does not wrinkle too much. And another tool that can help you with fine detail in your charcoal drawing is using a charcoal holder or stylus. Since I've been using Nitram Charcoal lately, that is when I noticed that they make a stylus that is specific to their charcoal. I noticed that the Nitram Stylus charcoal holder is available in a set that contains an assortment of their charcoal sticks, so I decided to pick one up to add to my drawing tools. See, I have an obsession with art supplies, and I'm sure you can relate. The Nitram Stylus charcoal holder set comes in this lovely packaging, and this set contains the Nitram Stylus, 4 different Nitram charcoals and 4 color-coded caps to help identify which charcoal is in the stylus. The Nitram Stylus is made from steel and plastic. The charcoal stick is inserted into the handle of the stylus, and the metal tip has a collar that you slide up and down to add tension to the area that holds the charcoal to hold it firmly in place. This design is different from your typical charcoal or pencil holder because many of those function as an extension. You insert the charcoal or pencil into the tip of the holder versus the rear, and it is also held in place with a metal collar that adds tension to what you have added. The Nitram Stylus is about the size of a Sharpie brand permanent marker. Maybe a little larger, but I've never found it to be too large to hold comfortably in hand. The Nitram charcoals that are contained within this set are of different hardness ratings. There is an H, an HB, a B, and a 6mm extra soft. The H charcoal is hard and is perfect for fine lines and detail. The HB is medium and it is great for general drawing and sketching. The B is soft and is great for dark notes and shading. And the 6mm extra soft is great for rich dark blacks. Each hardness rating is designated with a color label on the rear of each charcoal stick. This color code is standard to all Nitram charcoals, which I absolutely love. And the set contains 4 end caps for the stylus that are color coded to match the Nitram charcoal that you have inserted into the stylus. It is a clever design element to help you know what charcoal is contained within your stylus, if you are proactive enough to change that cap each time you change your charcoal stick. So be sure to do that. I think this stylus tool is great, but there are a few problems out of the box. Forgive the pun. The Nitram charcoal sticks do not fit into the stylus without manipulation. I read many statements online from people that were shocked and disappointed to learn this. However, it really is not a big deal. If you sand the tips and edges of the Nitram charcoal stick, it will fit into the stylus without any issue. Considering that your charcoal stick will change its shape and size as you draw anyway, this isn't a problem. However, I can understand others' frustration, and I consider it a slight design flaw, especially considering that the 6mm extra soft that is contained within the set requires a bit more manipulation to fit the stylus than the other charcoal sticks. Now, this is my opinion of the set. I think it is great that Nitram has made a stylus for those that want to use a charcoal holder. And I love the way that they have designed it so you have an entire charcoal stick held in the handle of the holder, just waiting in reserve. As you are drawing and you wear down the charcoal and you need more, you just slide the metal collar down to loosen the charcoal stick and slide more out. It's kind of like drawing with a mechanical lead pencil in that way. I love how Nitram has designed their charcoal to have different hardness ratings. This allows you to make different marks and values due to the firmness of the charcoal. And I love how Nitram has made this hardness rating a standard in their products. And I love how they've given this a color code. Therefore, I love how the Nitram Stylus has a color-coded cap that covers the end of the stylus to label what type of charcoal that you have inserted. And I love how this set contains an assortment of 4 different Nitram charcoals to try with your stylus, and I do not mind that they do not fit without manipulation. I only wish that the set contained a small piece of sanding material to show people how to sharpen the charcoal, so they understand how the device is supposed to work. Again, it's not a big deal. If you find this Nitram Stylus charcoal holder set at your local art supply store or online, and, 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 you are considering whether to add this to your art arsenal, I highly recommend it. I've enjoyed using my stylus when I want that extra bit of control. It is also really nice to toss this charcoal holder in my bag with my sketchbook. With the charcoal stick stored in reserve within the handle of the stylus, I know that it is safe and will not break in my bag. Again, it is much like a mechanical lead pencil. However, I find drawing with the Nitram charcoal sticks in their bare form to be perfectly comfortable as well. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you found this video helpful and informative, please click that like button. That will greatly help the channel and will help others like yourself find information like this. If you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I'm working hard to bring helpful information to you to empower you and help you improve your artistic skills. I'm also doing more live streams in which I am painting live, so click that little bell so you'll be notified when I go live or have posted new content. Also, please share this information with your art friends. Remember, when one of us grows, we all grow together. Happy painting, everyone. Thank you very much.